Hello, my dear students. Very good morning. How many of you have appeared for Prelims 2023 exam? Oh, most of you. How many of you qualified GS but could not qualify the cutoff of CSAT paper? Okay, what was your GS score, beta? 82, okay. And what about CSAT? 55. हाँ जी बच्चे. And what about CSAT? 44, okay. So I hope some sessions are already conducted on CSAT paper, na? Number system and permutation combination is already discussed. So I'll be covering the remaining portions. Now, if we look at the previous year trend analysis, from basic numeracy perspective, we can say that if there are 6 areas upon which you need to focus upon, they are number system topmost, then permutation and combination, these 2 topics are already covered. After that, percentage, simple equations, average, mixtures and allegations, and this year I feel like it should be time, speed and distance. Because past so many years, there is so much focus on number system, but I think time, speed and distance deserve more respect and more questions should be asked on this. So this year I am expecting many questions from time, speed. So these are the other areas. This is the decreasing order of importance of the question, importance of the topics. So straight away we are going to discuss the questions. First topic is averages. What is average, beta? Yesterday, average is done. You have done this question. You have done this also? Oh, then to great. Sorry. You have done this also? Good. So now I'll start from the next topic. Now, the next very important topic is simple equations. So, for every question, I'll give you 1 minute to solve, and after that, I'll be solving. Is it fine, beta? Or do you want me to solve each and every question from my side only? Or you want to try it? Tell me, you want to try it for 1 minute, then I should solve, na? Yeah, please go for this. Hanji beta, what is your answer? Yeah, excellent. Your good name? Kashish. Excellent, beta. Should I start now? I am considering the price of a ball is B rupees and that of a racket is R rupees. Rajesh and Rakesh together they bought 10 balls and 10 rackets. What will be the combined value of 10 balls and 10 rackets? Equation will be 10 balls plus 10 rackets. Their combined value is Rakesh spent 1300 and Rajesh spent 1500. So what is the total expenditure? Total expenditure is 2800 rupees. Is it clear? If you take out 10 common, 10 times ball plus racket is equal to 2800. So 1 0 you can cancel out. So our first equation is price of a ball and a racket is equal to 280 rupees. This is the first equation. Second equation, each racket costs 3 times the ball. So racket's price is equivalent to price of the 3 balls. This is second equation. Let us put R is equal to 3B here. So in that case you will get B plus racket value will be 3B. That is equal to 280. So from here we can say this is the value of 4B. 4B is equal to 280. From here, can I say B is equal to 70 rupees? What is this 70? 70 is the price of a ball. And we have to find the price of a racket. A ball costs 70 rupees. Then what about the racket? Racket is 3 times. So racket value will be 3 times 70. 210 rupees. I hope this is clear. Okay, my dear. If you want to solve it with a shortcut, then straightforward, racket costs 3 times the ball. Racket is 3 times the ball. So here only you can say these are 10 balls. One racket is equal to 3 balls. So these 10 rackets will be equivalent to 30 more balls. Say yes or no. One racket is equal to 3 balls. So 10 rackets will be equivalent to 30 balls. 30 balls here and 10 balls here. Total 40 balls are there. 40 balls, total expenditure is 1300 and 1500, that is 2800. So 40 balls value is 2800 rupees. Value of a ball will be 70. So you can substitute here. Racket will be 210 rupees. Now the next one. Okay. Now you guys tell me, my dear, if this glass is full of water, suppose its weight is coming out to be 200 grams. What if it is half full? What will be the total weight? When it is full, the weight is 200 grams. What if this is half full? What will be the weight? 100 gram, more than 100 or less than 100? It will be more than 100 because total weight is 200 gram. It means empty glass will also have some weight. Got it? When this becomes half, only the water becomes half, but weight of the empty vessel remain as it is. Try this question. (10 kg). Yeah, correct. Should I start? A vessel full of water weighs 40 kg. So this 40 kg is vessel, empty vessel plus water. I am considering the weight of the full water is W and that of the empty vessel is V. Vessel plus full water weighs 400 kg. If it is 1/3 filled, then weight of the vessel will remain V only. Only water will become 1/3. Weight of the water will be W by 3. Empty vessel plus 1/3 water will weigh 20 kg. We have to find the value of the empty vessel. You have to find the value of V. For that, W need to be cancelled. So here it is W, this is W by 3. So what should we do? Let us multiply this equation by 3. This is our first equation. we have to cancel out W, because this is W by 3, so we are tripling it. So when you are multiplying this by 3, you will get 3 times the vessel plus 3 into W by 3, that will become W. That is equal to 3 into 20 is 60. This is the second equation. From second equation, if I subtract the first equation, then W will get cancelled. 3 vessel minus 1 vessel is equal to 2 times the vessel. 60 minus 40 is 20. So from here we can say V is equal to 10. Weight of the empty vessel will be 10 kg. I hope it is clear. Can anyone tell me what will be the weight if this is half filled? What will be the weight of the half filled vessel? Here our answer was 10 kg. Now you tell me what will be the weight of the half vessel? How much? I'm saying when it is half filled. When the vessel is half filled, what will be the total weight? What will be the weight? When the vessel is half filled? 20. It will be 25. See, my dear, this is 40 kg. Out of this 40 kg, weight of the vessel is 10 kg. And when it is full filled, weight of the water will be 30. When the vessel is half filled, weight of the vessel will remain 10 only. Water will become half. What will be the weight of half filled water? 15. So when this container is half filled, weight of the water will be 15 and empty vessel will be 10. Then weight of the half filled vessel will be how much? 25 kg. I hope this is clear. So simple equation is basically the backbone of our basic numeracy. Very, very important chapter. This question is a bit on the tougher side. From 1st January, the price of petrol in rupees on the mth day of the year is 80 plus 0.1 m. Price of the petrol on mth day is 80 plus 0.1 m. On day 1, what will be the price? On 1st January, what will be the price? 80.1, sorry. Every day the price is increasing by 10 paisa, 0.1 rupee, that is 10 paisa. Every day price will increase by 10 paisa. So can anyone tell me on which date the price will become 81 rupees? 10th January. When m is equal to 10, this is 80. If m is equal to 10, 0.1 into 10 will be 1. So there will be a growth of 1 rupee. What will be the price on 15th January? 15th January. That will be 81.5. On 15th January, if I put m is equal to 15, there will be a growth of 1.5 rupee. So every day the price keep on increasing by 10 paisa. What will be the price on 50th day? 50. On 50th day, what will be the price? 85 rupees. Very good. What will be the price on 200th day? It will not be 100. It will be 90. This growth is happening for the only first 100 days. After 100 days, the price will be fixed to how much? 90 rupees. So it means for the first 100 day, every day the price increases by 10 paisa, and this growth will be applicable only for the first 100 days. So what will be the maximum price? Okay. What will be the maximum price? 90 rupees, and that will be on day number 100. 100th day price will be 90 rupees. After that, this price will be fixed. Initially, the price of petrol is less, diesel is less, 69, and every day, what is the growth in the price of diesel? 15 paise. 0.15 rupee, that is 15 paise. It means diesel is growing at a faster rate. So there will be a point when diesel will cross petrol. Okay, we have to find that. If we look at the options, these values are given, we are taking January 1st as the day 1, and all the options are 21 May, 18th May, 19th May. If we go from 1st January to May, are we crossing 100 days or less than 100 days? More than 100 days, na beta? January 31 days, February in 28, February was having 28 days, March 31 days, then April 30 days. So we have crossed 100 days. If we have crossed 100 days, then price of petrol should be taken according to this equation, or it should be fixed as 90 rupees. It will be fixed as 90 rupees. Please solve this question. Yeah, correct. Now it's visible. We have to find a day on which petrol and diesel will be having the same prices. So price of diesel on any day will be 69 plus 0.15 n. 0.15 can be written as 15 upon 100 into n. And these dates are after 100 days. So we are comparing this as the price of petrol, taking it to be 90 rupees. What is the value of n? On which day they will become equal? Well, value of n? Why we are not taking 100? Which 100 beta? Bache, on 100th day, what will be the price of petrol? If you put m is equal to 100, then this will become 0.1 into 100 will be 10. 80 plus 10 will be 90. So price of petrol will go up to maximum level of 90. After that, it will get stabilized. So 69 will go there, 15 upon 100 into n. That is equal to 90 minus 69. How much you are getting? 21. So n will be equal to 21 into 100 upon 15. So 3 5s are 3 7s are, from 5 we can cancel out at 20. 20 into 4, 140 days. So on 140th day, their prices will become equal. So let us count 140th day. January 31, February 20, March 31, April 30. Till 30th April, let us count the number of days. This is coming out to be 28 beta. So this is coming out to be 120. Till 30th April, we are having 120 days. Now 20 days more left. So we will take 20 days of the month May. So on 20th of May, their prices will become equal. I hope it is clear. Now, how we got to know that we have to take it as 90 only? So there are two reasons. One is these options. And another thing, after 100 days, price of petrol will be stabilized. It will stop increasing. So this was the price of petrol. It was increasing at this level. And diesel was initially at a lower price. but rate of growth for diesel was higher. So at this point they are going to cross. This is one situation. Another situation is petrol will increase up to this level and then it will stabilize. After that diesel will overtake it. These two situations are possible. So this situation is once the price of petrol is stabilized. Now let us check on 100th day whether diesel is able to overtake petrol or not. On 100th day, price of petrol will be 80 plus 0.1 into 100, that will be 90 rupees. What about the price of diesel? After 100 days, what will be the price of diesel? You put n is equal to 100 here. So 69 plus 0.15 into 100. So 69 plus 15. What will be the value? 84. So on 100 day, price of petrol is 90 and diesel is 84. So it means on 100 day when the price of petrol become maximum, diesel was still cheaper. So this situation should have happened. So after that, price of petrol will be stabilized. So these are the two things through which you can get to know that whether we have to directly equate them or not. I hope it is clear.
Hello aspirants, ready to master the UPSC Prelims exams? Introducing Sandhan, the personalized test series from VisionIAS. Gain access to over 15,000 high-quality questions customized for your personal study needs. Choose between VisionIAS and UPSC previous year questions for your tests. Sharpen your time management with timed assessments under exam conditions. Get tailored feedback and recommendations from targeted improvement. Build your confidence through customized practice sessions. Take control of your preparation. Enroll in the Sandhan Personalized Test Series today.
Which one? C. Okay, let me check. Yeah, correct. ठीक है बेटा. So let me start solving. Jay and Vijay spend an equal amount of money to buy some pens and special pencils of the same price. Considering the pen's price is X rupees and pencil is Y rupee. If Jay bought 3 pens and 5 pencils, then the amount paid by Jay will be 5 times X, 5 pens and 3 pens and 5 pencils. Jay bought 3 pens and 5 pencils. Vijay bought 2 pens and 7 pencils. So amount spent by Vijay will be 2 pens and 7 pencils. They spent equal amount. So this 2x will come here. It will become 3x minus 2x. 5y will go there. It will be 7y minus 5y. So you can say this is x. This part will be 2y. So x is the value of a pen and y is the value of a pencil. One pen is equivalent to 2 times the price of a pencil. So pen is twice as costly as a pencil. Or you can say one pen is equivalent to 2 pencils. Option C. The price of a pen is 2 times the price of a pencil. Okay, bache? Now I'll give you a very simple question. That question will be for silk chocolate. Anyone who will give me the correct answer will get a silk chocolate. Write down. A, B and C A, B and C have certain amount with them. A, B and C have certain amount with them. A doubled the amount of B and C. A doubled the amount with B and C by giving them some amount. By giving them some amount. Then B doubled the amount with A and C by giving them some amount. Then B doubled the amount with A and C by giving them some amount. Full stop. Then C doubled the amount with A and B. Then C doubled the amount with A and B by giving them some amount. Then C doubled the amount with A and B by giving them some amount. Finally, they are left with 40 rupees each. Finally, they are left with 40 rupees each. What was the initial amount with A? What was the initial amount with A? Is it that difficult? The way you are approaching the question is making it difficult. So stop doing. Let me explain this. Suppose together all of us, including me, have 2 lakh rupees in our pocket. We have 2 lakh rupees. From my pocket, I gave 10,000 rupees to my student. Now what is the total amount with us? It will be same value, na? 2 lakh rupees only. Because that 10,000 is a part of 2 lakh. Then he transferred 5,000 rupees to one of his friends sitting in the class itself. What will be the total amount? It will remain same. So total amount will remain same. Finally, they are having 40 rupees each. So what is the total amount with them? Total amount is 120 rupees. So initially also it should be 120 rupees. Got it? Now, I am giving another situation. I double the amount with this student, and after doubling he is having 30,000 rupees. What was the initial amount with him? 15,000, obviously. So let us apply this approach here. A, B and C. Finally they are having 40 rupees each. So at every stage total amount has to be 120 rupees. In the last stage, who doubled? In the last stage, C doubled the value of A and B. It means A and B, after doubling, they become 40-40. A got double and it became 40. So what should be the value of A here? It should be 20. B got double and it became 40. So B's value should be 20. And total amount with them has to be 120. What will be the value of C at the last, before, one step before? 80 rupees, na? Total 120. This is 40, so it has to be 80. Before this step, B doubled the value of A and C. Before this step, B doubled the value of A and C. A after doubling got become 20. So what will be the value of A here? 10. And C after doubling become 80. Value of C will be 40. Total has to be 120. What should be the value of B? 70, na? 10 and 40, 50. So remaining part has to be 70. Any problem till here? Now you tell me the original values. In the last step, A doubled the value of B and C. Try this. How much? Yeah, 65 is the right answer. A doubled the value of B and after doubling it becomes 70. So it should be 35. This becomes 40. So here it should be 20. 35 plus 20 is 55. Total is 120. Out of 120, 55 was with these two people. So remaining value 120 minus 55, that is 65. Original amount with A was 65 rupees. Okay बच्चे, clear है? Write down exactly the same question and repeat. Let's solve it. Write down. A, B and C are playing a game. A, B and C are playing a game in which the loser of a round has to double the amount with other two person, in which the loser of the round has to double the amount with the other people from his pocket. They played 3 rounds. They played 3 rounds of the game and each of them lost 1 round in alphabetical order. Each of them lost 1 round in alphabetical order. Initially A will lose, then B, then C. Finally, they are having 80 rupees each. They are having 80 rupees each. What was the initial amount with B? What was the initial amount with B? Yeah, 70 is the right answer. Beta, we have to tell with B. You told me C, na? B batana. Should I start? Finally, they are having 80 rupees each, so total value will be 240. In the last step, C lost the round and he doubled the value of A and B. So these should be 40, 40. Total should be 240. So this is 80. 240 minus 80 is 160. Before this round, B doubled the value of A and C. So it should be 20. This is 80. Total has to be 240. So what should be here? 140. Before this round, A lost and he doubled the value of B and C. This will be 40. It was 70. Total has to be 240. So this is 110. Remaining will be 130. We have to find the amount with B. Answer was 70 rupees. Okay. CSAT 2021. Which one? C. A. Okay. Your answer? A. Good. In an objective type test of 90 questions, total number of questions are 90. 5 marks are allotted for every correct answer and 2 marks are deducted for every wrong answer. After attempting the 90 questions, student attempted all the questions. So correct plus wrong, that is equal to 90. All are attempted. This is first equation. Second equation will be made for their score. One correct question is facing 5 marks, so C correct will give you 5C. One wrong question, 2 marks are deducted, and W wrong questions, how many marks deducted? 2W. 2W, this is negative marking, minus 2W. It will give you score of 387. We have to find the number of incorrect questions or wrong questions. If you want to find the value of wrong questions, then correct should be eliminated. So make the coefficient of C same. This is 5C, so it should also be multiplied by 5. I'm multiplying it by 5, then what you will get? 5 times correct plus 5 times wrong, that is equal to 5 times 90, 450. Okay? Now you subtract this. This is minus, this will become plus, it is minus. 5C minus 5C will get cancelled. 5W plus 2W. 7W. 450 minus this, that is 63. So what is the value of W? 7 9s are 63. How many wrong questions are there? 9. Okay, bache? This is one way of solving the question. If you don't want to make any equation, then you can solve it logically also. If he got all the correct questions, if all the answers are correct, what should be the score? 450. But he got 387 marks. How many marks are deducted? 63 marks. If a correct question is marked wrong, then what is the loss in the score? 7 beta. Plus 5 will be replaced by minus 2, na? Plus 5 will go and it will be replaced by minus 2. So what will be the loss? 7 marks. Every correct question, when it is replaced by wrong, then there is a loss of 7 marks. To get a loss of 63 marks, how many wrongs should be there? 9, that's it. For every wrong question, 7 marks will be going. So 63 divided by 7, there will be 9 wrong answers. How much? Okay. Yeah, correct, I guess. A person P asked one of his 3 friends X, Y and Z how much money they had. X replied, I am assuming initial amounts are X, Y and Z. X replied, if Y gives me 40, then Y will have half as much as Z. If Y gives 40 rupees here, X will become X plus 40. Y will have how much? Y minus 40. What about Z? It will remain Z. then y will have half as much as z. It means y minus 40 is half of z. Y minus 40 will be half of z. So from here, can I say z will be equal to 2y minus 80, doubling it. This is the first equation. If y gives 40 rupees to x, value of x will increase by 40 and y's value will decrease by 40. Then y will have y minus 40, half of z. Second condition, but if z gives me 40 rupees, if z give x 40 rupees, my dear, will it become z plus 80? No, because the question is not the continuation of that. It is a condition. But if z gives me 40, now we are back to the original values. If z gives x 40 rupee, x will be having x plus 40. What about z? Z will have z minus 40 and there is no change in the value of y. If z gives me 40, then three of us will have equal amount. These values are same. So z minus 40 is equal to y. Z minus 40 and y will be equal, and this is also equal to x plus 40. So my dear, if these three are equal, then can I say total value with them will be 3y? Say yes or no. If these three people have equal amount here, no fourth person is involved, total amount of money will remain constant here. If these three are having equal amount and that amount is equal to y, then total will be 3 times of y. Let us find the value of y. So from the first equation, I am subtracting the second one. So this will be minus, plus, minus, z will get cancelled, it is 40. 2y minus y is y minus 80. So from here y will be equal to minus 80 will come here, it will be 120. If y is 120, this is 120, this is also 120, total will be 360 rupees. Otherwise you can substitute the values. If y is equal to 120, then z minus 40 is 120. I am substituting here. Z minus 40 is equal to 120. So z will have 160. And x plus 40 is equal to y. X plus 40 is equal to y. So x will be having 80. So the original amounts with them were 80, 120 and 160. Total amount was sum of these, that is 360 rupees was the total. Okay. What is the answer? Chalo, let us move slowly. X week and x days is equal to how many days? X week and x days will be how many days? 7 plus x, it will be 8x. 1 week is 7 days, so x week will be how many days? 7x, na? 1 week is 7 days, so x weeks will be 7x days and plus x more days, so that is equal to 8x days. I hope this is clear. X weeks, x days, x hours, x minutes, and x seconds. So this is x seconds. X minute is equal to how many seconds? 60x, na? One hour is equal to 60 minutes. So x hours will be how many minutes? X into 60, this is in minute. Now convert this into second. Minute to second. Further you multiply by 60. X days, first of all, convert days into hours. So it will be 24x hours. Hour to minute. Then minute to second. From week to days, 7x days. One day is 24 hours. And 1 hour is 60 minutes. And 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So this is too much calculation oriented. You have done number system, na? In number system, you discussed a topic that is unit place of a number. Let us focus on the unit place of the number. If you multiply these numbers, their unit place will be 0. Their unit place will be 0. Their unit place will be 0. Its unit place is 0. And here it is 1. If you add them, then unit place will be 1. So these two options are gone. This part is 3600. It is more than 20. So 3600 into 20 is 72,000. So obviously it has to be more than 72,000. So this number is also gone. In one day, how many seconds are there? How much? So what is that value? Eight six 400. So in one day there are 86,400 seconds. So answer has to be more than this because we are talking about weeks. So obviously this cannot be the answer. Okay, and the unit place digit will be 1. So this is the only possible answer. I hope it is clear. So you already know unit place digit, but the main thing is situation has become like Ukraine. You have weapons, but don't know when to operate which. Okay. This question, I would say it was meant to be left. At that time, it was. Showing your knowledge is a different thing, but cracking the exam is different. So in the exam, if someone feel like I will solve this question, I will solve that question which nobody has solved, and I solved only that question, then so there will be a problem. So your target is to find easiest 40 questions, 40 to 50 questions in the exam and attempt those. So apart from these questions, which to attempt, you should know which not to be attempted. You could have skipped this question in the exam. Chalo, I am giving you 2 minutes for this. Hanji beta, you are using calculator? So phone a friend. You have 50 notes. What is the maximum amount you can get out of these? By using these 50 notes, what is the maximum bill that you can pay? B. Very good. You solved the first part, and then that is not coming out to be true, है ना? First part is coming true or not? First part true आ रहा है. No beta, that is not true. Answer will be option D. Let us check. Now step by step आगे बढ़ते बेटा. You have 50 notes and these notes are in the denomination of 50 rupees, 20 rupees and 10 rupees. What is the maximum amount you can get out of these 50 notes? 2500. Maximum amount will be when maximum of the notes are of higher denomination, 50 rupees. If all are of 50 rupees, then amount will be 2500. What is the minimum amount? 500. When all the notes are of 10 rupees, then you will be paying 500 rupees. So, first of all, read the question properly. Which of the above statements are not correct? First statement, there are 25 notes of 50 rupees. So, 25 notes of 50 rupees, you have already 1250 rupees. Now you are left with 25 notes and those notes are in the denomination of 20 rupees and 10 rupees. By using those 25 notes in the denomination of 20 and 10 rupees, what is the maximum extra amount you can pay? 500 only, na? You are left with 25 notes and those notes are of these denominations only. So out of those 25 notes, you can make maximum 500 rupees. So if you pay 500, then you can reach up to maximum 1750. Can you pay the amount of 1840? That is not possible. So first is wrong. In this way, you check the second also. Second says that there are 35 notes of 20. You have 700. How many notes are there? Remaining 15 notes are there. By using those 50 notes, what is the maximum amount you can pay now? 750 more. So if you pay 750 more, then maximum amount will be 1450 rupees only. You will not be able to reach the value of 1840. This is also not possible. So second is also not correct. Second is also wrong. Third one, there are 20 notes of 10 rupees. So 200 rupees you have. You are left with 30 notes. By taking those 30 notes, what is the maximum amount you can get? 1500 more, that is 1700. So if all the remaining 30 notes are of 50 rupees, you can make another 1500 rupees. So total will become maximum 1700. You cannot reach up to 1840. That is the answer. Answer will be option D. All the statements are incorrect. Okay? Write down a problem. A person has certain notes of 10 rupees, 20 rupees and 50 rupees. A person has certain number of notes of 10 rupees, 20 rupees and 50 की बजाय 5 कर लो बेटा, 5 rupees. 10, 20 and 5. That is 5 rupees, 10 rupees and 20 rupees. Which of the following cannot be the total amount with him? Which of the following cannot be the total amount with him? Your options are 1840 rupees, 1975, 2163 and none of the above. Which of the following cannot be the total amount with him? Very good. What is the logic behind this? All these numbers are multiple of 5. So if we are multiplying with them some amount, then the total amount has to be multiple of 5 only. Okay. So this number is not a multiple of 5. So this cannot be the total amount. Write down. In a row, there are 10 equispaced students. In a row, there are 10 equispaced students. In a row, there are 10 equispaced students. That is, the gap between every two consecutive person is constant. And length of the row is 90 meter, 90. 90. If these students are arranged in two rows having equal number of students, having 5 students each, or equal number of students in each row, and the gap between the students remain constant, and the gap between the students remain same as before. What will be the length of each row? What will be the length of each row? The full length was 10, when there were 10 students, length of the row was 90 meter. Now, this is broken into 2 rows of equal length. So, such a simple question. What is the length of each row? 90 कैसे रहेगा बेटा? No, length of each row, each of these rows. Earlier there were 10 students in a row. Now there are 5 students in one row and 5 in another row. So what is the length of each of these rows? 45 na? Such a simple question. Bigger row divided into 2 equal parts. Will it be, what is the answer? 45. That is wrong answer. Can you tell me what was the gap between every two consecutive students? There were 10 students and 90 meter was the length of the row. What was the gap between every two consecutive students? 9 meter? No, it was 10 meter. If the gap between two persons is x meter, then what is the gap between 1 and 3? Will it be 3x or 2x? From 1 to 3, what is the gap? 2x. Now what is the length of the rope? 3x. From here to here, what is the gap? I am considering the gap between every two consecutive person is x meter. So this total is 90 meter. 90 meter is 10x or 9x? It is 9x, na? 9x is equal to 90 meter. So from here, x is equal to 10 meter. Gap between every consecutive person is 10 meter. Now we are having 2 rows, and in each row, how many people are there? 5 people. So if the row has 5 persons, then what will be the length of the row? It will be 40 meter. There are 5 students. So how many gaps will be there? 4 gaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 10 meter, 20, 30, 40. Student number 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So now each row will be of 40 meter length. I hope this is clear. Okay. Now this question could have been framed that last 5 students left the row. What is the length of the remaining row? Then what will be the answer? 40 meter. If 5 students left, last 5 students left, now we are left with 5 students. So what will be the length of the row? It will be 40 meter. I hope you guys understood this. So same concept will be the next question, and I am sure that some of you will give me still wrong answer. Okay. 19th question. बच्चे 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. How much beta? B. Okay, very good. So So 1.01 kilometer is, if you multiply it by 1000, this will be 1010 meters. There are 100 plants. If I consider the gap between consecutive plants as x, then what will be the total length? Will it be 101x or 100x? 100x, na? 101 plants are there, so there will be 100 gaps. So you can say 100x is equal to 1010. Value of x will be 10.1. X is 10.1. So the gap between 5 consecutive plants, if there are 5 plants, then how many gaps will be there? 4 gaps. 4 gaps of 10.1. 4x will be 4 into 10.1. Answer is 40.4 meters. I hope this is clear. 40.4. Okay? Now UPSC has taken care of every kind of students here. So those students who will be taking 101 gap of 1010, for them one gap will be of 10. If student is dividing it by 101, one gap will be 10. Then student will feel like 5 plants, so 5 gaps is 50. That is given in the option. But later on, if the student realize, no, there will be 4 gaps, then 4 gaps, each gap of 10, then that is 40. So all the permutation and combination, the students can commit the mistake. They are already given in the here. How the student can get this answer? Earlier student was getting correct, but later on student feel like there will be 5 plants, so 5 gaps. One gap of 10.1, so 5 gaps will be 50.5. So our correct answer was 40.4 meter. Should I start? Let A was having x coins, so he will give how many to B? x by 2, half of this plus 2 more. Now B will give C half of this and 2 more. What is half of this? X by 4 plus 1, and he will give 2 more, that is x by 4 plus 3. Now C gave to D half of this divided by 2, that is x by 8 plus 3 by 2 and 2 more. The number of coins D has now is the smallest 2-digit number. Which one is the smallest 2-digit number? 10. So it should be equal to 10. Find the value of x. How much? D, 52. Okay, bache? So this will become 3.5, na? 3 by 2 is 1.5. 1.5 plus 2 is 3.5. 3.5 will go there. X by 8 is equal to 10 minus, this part will be 2 to the 4 plus 3, 7 by 2. So that is 13 by 2. Value of x will be 13 by 2 into 8. 52. You can cross verify. A was having 52. A will give B half of this, 26 plus 2 more, 28. He has 28. Now he will give half of this. Half of 28 is 14 and 2 more, 16. C has 16. Now C will give half of 16, that is 8 and 2 more, 10. Options 2600, 2400, 2360 and 2320. Yeah, correct. Each notebook is priced ₹40. Then what is the total cost of all the notebook? For that we have to find the total number of notebooks first. So the number of notebooks P, Q, X, Y and Z. Z purchased 8 more than X. Let X purchased A, so P will purchase, Z will purchase 8 more, 8 plus A. So now take an information which is related to X or Z. P purchased 5 more than X did. So P will purchase 8 plus A. P and Q together purchased 21 and Q purchased 5 more than P. So you can solve these two. P and Q together purchased 21, P plus Q is 21 and Q purchased 5 less than P. So P minus Q is equal to 5. You can solve this. Now if you add these, you will get 2P is equal to 26. So P is equal to 13. If P is equal to 13, then Q will be 8. P is 13. Q is 8. Now P purchased, we have used these two information. P purchased 5 more than X did. P purchased 5 more than X. So X will purchase 5 less, 8. Z purchased 8 more than X. So Z will purchase 8 plus 8, 16. X and Y together purchase 28. So Y will purchase 20. Is it correct, beta? Okay. So these are the different number of notebooks purchased by them. So what is the total number of notebooks you are getting here? How many? 65. If you add them, total number of notebooks is coming. We have to find the amount. Price of each will be 40 rupees. So multiply by 40, we are getting 2600 rupee as the total amount. A option. Okay. Now we are in the ratios. What is a proper fraction? If the numerator is less than the denominator, then it is a proper fraction. Improper fraction, if the fraction is more than 1, numerator is greater than the denominator. What will be the answer? You can take any proper fraction like 1 by 2. If you increase the numerator and denominator by same number, suppose I am increasing them by 1, I will get 2 by 3. Then further if you increase them by 1, then we will get 3 by 4. So this fraction was 0.5, it is 0.66, it is 0.75. So we are observing that every time we are getting a which is more than the original. So it is always greater than the original fraction. Okay, bache? Answer? B. Okay, your answer, beta? C. You are saying 3 different possible answers are there. Are we supposed to find this ratio or the number of values? Different number of possible answers. Different number of possible answers. N is the number of possible values of PQ ratio PR. It is given that PQ ratio QR is 3:5. So Q is closer to whom? Q is closer to P or R? Q is closer to P. Distance of Q from P is 3 units and distance of Q from R is 5 units. So there are 2 different answers. P, Q and R. If this part is 3, this will be 5. So total will be 8. Another case, Q, P and R. P to Q distance is 3 units and Q to R is 5 units. So in that case distance from P to R will be 2 units. Okay, bache? So these are the 2 different possible. We have to find the ratio PQ upon PR. PQ upon PR. PQ upon PR. So what is PQ? 3 and PR is 8. One possible answer is 3 by 8. Another possible PQ is 3. What about PR? PR is 2. So there are 2 different values. It can be 3 by 8 or 3 by 2. I hope it is clear. Okay? Fine. Now write down. ₹3,60,000. 3,60,000 rupees was supposed to be distributed among 3,60,000 rupees was supposed to be distributed among A and B in the ratio 4:5. but later on it was distributed among A, B and C in the ratio 5:3:4. 5:3:4. Find the profit or loss. Find the profit or loss of A. A will get a profit here or A will be losing 4 lakh, but the total is 3,60,000. 40,000. Yeah, 10,000 loss. Now 3,60,000 rupees. Initially it was supposed to be distributed in 9 parts. 4 and 5. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 part is 3,60,000. So one part will be 40,000. If one part is 40, then 4 parts will be 1,60,000 and 5 parts was 2 lakh rupees. So let us focus on A only. Now 3,60,000 is divided into 5 plus 3, 8 plus 4, 12. Total 12 parts are there. If 12 parts are 360, then what is the value of one part? One part is 30,000. So one part 3. So 5 parts will be 1,50,000. So A was supposed to get 1,60,000, but now he is getting only 1,50,000. So he is getting 10,000 rupees less. Okay. What is the area of a rectangle? Length into the breadth. So let's have a very simple question for silk chocolate. Ratio of length and breadth of two rectangles. Ratio of length and breadth of two rectangles are 4:3 and 6:5 respectively. A ratio of length and breadth of two rectangles are 4:3 and 6:5 respectively. Only the fastest fingers first. What is the ratio of their areas? Two is to 1 or 2:5. Or 8:5. हाँ जी बच्चे 3:5. Okay. Answer will be cannot be determined. Okay. So this is the ratio of length and breadth. So for the first rectangle, if the length is 4x, breadth will be 3x, its area will be 4x into 3x, that is 12x square. What about the second rectangle? This is 6:5. So if its length is 6y, breadth will be 5y. It is coming out to be 30y square. So what is the ratio? It will depend upon the value of x and y. So you can cancel out by 6. 6 2s are 6 5s are. So that is 2 upon 5 x square upon y square. So answer will be cannot be determined. One of the student has given correct answer. What's your good name? Prince. Yeah, can all of you clap for him? ब्रेक के बाद मिलेगी बेटा आपको, ठीक है? Now write down a problem. 1,20,000 rupees. 1,20,000 rupees is supposed to be distributed among A, B, C, and D. 1,20,000 rupees is to be distributed among A, B, C, and D such that A get 1/5 the amount received by others, such that A gets 1/5 the amount received by others. B gets 1/4 the amount received by others, and C gets 1/3 the amount. C gets 3/5 the amount received by others. She get 3/5. What was D's share? A get 1/5, 1/5 the others. B get, B's value was 1/4. 1/4 the amount with the others. She got 3 upon 5 of the others, and D got the remaining. What was D's share? $96,000. But C is getting how much? Total is 1,20,000. What is the A's share? B's share 24 होगा बेटा. Hanji Prince, how did you solve? Yeah, absolutely correct. How many of you have taken A's value as 1/5 of 1,20,000? How many of you are taking A's share as 1/5 of 1,20,000? Anyone? No, that is not there. A got 1/5 with the others. So first equation, together they are having A plus B plus C plus D, that is equal to 1,20,000. This is the first equation. A got 1/5 the amount received by others, 1/5 of B plus C plus D. So can I say beta B plus C plus D will be equal to 5A? That is equal to 5A. Now this value is 5A and this is A. So total is 6A. 6A is equal to 1,20,000. So from here A's share will be 20,000. I hope this is clear. Say yes or no. Okay. What about B's share? B is getting 1/4 with the others. 1/4 of A plus C plus D. So we can say A plus C plus D is equal to 4B. So A, C and D, their value is 4B and 1B is already here. A plus C plus D is 4B and 1B is already here. So how many B's are there? 5B. So 5B is equal to 1,20,000. So from here we can say B will be 24,000. And C got 3/5 with the others. So we can say A plus B plus D is equal to 5/3 times of C. So A plus B plus D is 5/3C plus 1C is here. So this is coming out to be 8/3C. So 15, this will go there. C's share will be 45,000. So their combined share 20,000, 24,000, 44 plus 45, 89,000. These three people are getting 89,000. So out of 1,20,000, 89,000 is subtracted. We are getting the remaining 31,000. D's share is 1,20,000 minus the combined share of these three people. That is 31,000. I hope it is clear. Fine. In the exam, you are not supposed to do all these things. A's share is 1/5 of the others. Total how many parts are here? 6 parts, na? A is getting 1 and others are getting 5. Total how many parts? 6. So out of 6, A is getting 1. So A is getting 1/6 of the total. Total is 1,20,000. What is 1/6 of that? 1/6 of that? 20,000. B is getting 1 and others are getting 4. B is getting 1 and others are getting 4. So total how many parts are there? 5 parts. So out of 5, if the total is 5, B is getting 1. So B is getting 1/5 of the total. 1/5 of 1/20,000. That is 24K. C was getting 3 and others were getting 5. Total how many parts were there? 8 parts. So C was getting 3 out of a total of 8 part. So 3 by 8 of 1,20,000. So this is 15K into 3, that is 45K. So their combined value is 89K. Remaining value 1,20,000 minus 89,000, that is 31,000 rupees. Okay, बच्चे? One more question. A certain sum of money was distributed. A certain sum of money was distributed among A, B, and C such that A received 2/7 with the others. A got 2/7 with the others. B got A got 2/7 with the others. B got 1/5 with the others. And C received the remaining 66,000 rupees. C received the remaining 66,000. What was the total amount distributed? It can be in fraction also. Hanji, please answer here. A is getting 2 if the total is 7 or total is 9? Total is 9. A is getting 2 and others are getting 7. So A is getting 2 out of a total of 9. B is getting 1 out of total how much? 6. So you take the total such that it is divisible by 9 as well as 6. Give me any number which is divisible by 9 and 6 both. 18. 18 na beta? 18 is divisible by 9 as well as 6. So let the total is 18x. If total is 18x, what is A's portion? 2 by 9 of this. B is getting 1/6 of 18x. So B will get 3x. A will get 4x. 4x and 3x. 7x is distributed out of 18x. What is the remaining value? 11x. C's share will be 11x, which is equal to 66,000. So from here we can say value of one share will be 6,000. Total was 18. 18 into 6,000. 1,08,000. So 18 into 6,000. 1,08,000. That is the answer. I am repeating one more time. A gets 7, others will get, A will get 2, others will get 7. So total has to be 9 parts. So A is getting 2 out of 9. B is getting 1 and others are getting 5. Total how many parts? 6 parts. So A is getting 1 if the total is 6. Total has to be divisible by 9 as well as 6. We take their LCM, 18x. So 2 by 9 of 18x is 4x. 1/6 of this is 3x. So 4 plus 3, 7x is distributed out of 18x. Remaining is 11x. That will be C's share, given to be 66,000. So one part is 6,000. we have to find the total value, 18 parts, 18 into 6000. I hope this is clear. Okay, bachcho? So now let's have a small break of 15 minutes. After that we are meeting and we'll continue the topic. 18 bachche, we took the LCM of these numbers, 9 and 6. Okay, you can take total as x also, then this will become 2 by 9x, this will be 1 by 6x. So if you subtract that, then you will get here 11 by 18x. Okay. Hello my dear students, welcome back. Attempt this question. Answer. C. You are saying both 1 and 2. No, beta. A gets the maximum share if P is greater than Q plus R. I am saying if A is greater than, if P is greater than Q plus R together, then can I say P will be greater than Q and P will be greater than R? Say yes or no? Yes. If P is greater than the combined value of, if P's income, if A's income is greater than the combined income of B and C, then we can say A will be having greater value than individual values of P and Q, B and C. I hope this is clear. So first statement is definitely true. If P is greater than Q plus R, then A will be the maximum value. But can I say this thing about any numbers? Numbers also, can I say this thing? But if there are three numbers, small a, small b and small c. If A is greater than B plus C, then can I say out of these three numbers A will be the largest number? Then I cannot say, because numbers can be negative also. Dekho, A is 10. What if B is 20 and C is minus 15? Then A is greater than 20 minus 15. But A is not the highest here. In that case, B will be the greatest. I hope it is clear. But income, we are considering that no one having negative income. Income cannot be negative. So in that case, if P and Q cannot be negative, then we are sure that a P has to be greater than Q, P has to be greater than R. So this is definitely true. Second one, C get minimum if R is less than P plus Q. If R is less than P plus Q, can I say R will be less than P? Can I say this? We cannot say. It is quite possible R is the greatest value, but its value is less than the combined value of Q and R. Possible, na? Suppose A's income is 20, R is 20,000. P is 15,000 and Q is 10,000. Now can I say R is the minimum? We cannot say. Still we cannot say. Okay, from this we cannot conclude anything. So second statement is not necessarily true. Possibility is there, but not necessarily true. Okay? So answer will be only 1, A option. A sum of 2500 is distributed among x, y, z in the ratio 1/2, 3/4 and 5/6. Difference between the maximum and the minimum share. Which one? C. Yeah, correct. X, Y, Z are in the ratio 1/2 is to 3/4 is to 5/6. Ratios are always in the integer form, so to make them integer, you can multiply all of them with same number. So take the LCM of 2, 4 and 6, that is 12, multiply all by 12. 2 6 ja, 4 3 ja, 6 2 ja. So what is the ratio? 6 ratio 9 ratio 10. These are the values. So let their shares be 6x, 9x and 10x. So total value is coming out to be 25x. If I add them, this is 25x is the total 2500. So from here we can say x is equal to 100. Okay, bache? X is 100. So difference between the maximum and minimum. What is the difference between the largest and the smallest? 4x. X is 100, so 4x will be 400. I hope this is clear. Okay, bache? If the ratio of A and B is 2:3 and B is to C is 6:5, find the ratio A is to B is to C. A is to B is 2:3, B is to C 6:5. No, beta. In this case, B has to be equal now because B is present in both. To make them equal, 3 and 6, their LCM is 6. So double this part. If you are doubling it, then A will become 4. A is 4, so B will be 6. And when B is 6, C will be 5. So A ratio B ratio C, 4:6:5. That will be the answer. Okay, bache? Any problem till here? Now we are talking about the next topic is percentages. Hanji bache, 35% of 178 or 178% of 35, which is greater? 35% of 178 and 178% of 35, which is greater? Both will be same here. So x percent of y is same as y percent of x. Now try this. Yes, beta. Yeah, 15. So this 12 kilometer is equivalent to 80% of the total. So when she was crossing 12 kilometer mark, it was informed that she has completed 80%. So 80% of the total is equal to 12 kilometers. So you can cancel out this 4 upon 5. From 4 you can cancel out at 3. So total will be equal to 3 into 5, 15 kilometer. You can solve it by using the ratios also. Completed and the remaining. Completed is 80%. So remaining will be 20%. So what is the ratio, bache? 4 is to 1. This 4 is equal to 12 kilometer. So what is the value of 1? 3. 12 is completed, 3 is remaining. Total will be 15. Okay? What is the answer? When 70% of x is added to another number y, 70% of x plus y is equal to 165% of y. Y will go there, so you can say 70% of x is equal to, this will go there, it will become 65% of y. This part will get cancelled. X upon y, it will be 65 upon 70 or 70 upon 65. This will go in the denominator, 65 upon 70. You can cancel out by 5, 13 ratio 14. If x is 13, then y will be 14. Next part, when 60% of x is added to another number z, 60% of x, when added to z, we are getting 165% value of z, 165% of z. So this z will go there, you will get 60% of x is equivalent to 65% of z. This part will get cancelled, so x upon y, that will be 65 upon 60. You can say 13 upon 12. So x and z ratio is 13 is to 12. So we can say z is the minimum and y is the maximum. Z is minimum and y is maximum. Okay? A option. Clear है बच्चे? What is the answer? Yeah, correct. What is the net percentage change? You can start with the original number as 100. Original number is 100, then it is decreases by 20%. So 20% reduction, it will become 80. Now this number is increased by 25%. 25% of 80 is 20. 25% of 80, 25 4 ja 4, so you can cancel out 20. So it is increased by 20. Now again it will become 100. Original number 100, final number 100. So net effect is no change. Okay, bache? You can use the formula delta P, the percentage change is equal to first change plus second change plus product of both P1 into P2 divided by 100. If there is a growth, that will be taken as positive, reduction will be taken as negative. P1 is 20% reduction, that is minus 20. P2 is positive, 25. Their product will be negative, 20 and 25. Their product is 500, but with the negative sign. So 25 minus 5 is 20, 20 minus 20 is 0. Net change is 0. Answer? Yeah, B is the right answer. Let the original number is 100. First the number was increased by 25%. It becomes 125. Then it was decreased by 20%. So 20% of 125 will be 25% of 125 is 25. So reduce it by 25, we'll get back 100. Now this 100 is increased by 10%, it will become 110. Original number 100, final number 110. Net percentage change, 10% growth. Correct. There is a box, let the weight of the box is 100 grams. His weight was 100. So when I am putting B on it, the weight increases by 60%. So it will become 160. So can I say B's weight will be 60? Now if this B is taken out, it will again come back to 100. So if B is taken out, we will get back 100 again. What is the percentage change? Now B will be taken as the 160 will be taken as the reference. 160 becomes 600. Sorry, 160 becomes 100. What is the reduction here? Reduction of 60. 60 reduction applied on 160. Can I cancel out 60, 60? No. So this is 3 upon 8, and you know 1 by 8 is equal to 12.5. So 3 by 8 is 3 times of that, 37 and half. 37.5%. Write down a problem. In a class there are 300 students. In a class there are 300 students. 40% of whom are girls. 40% of whom are girls. How many more girls must join the class such that number of girls become 55%? Initially girls are 40%, finally they will become 55%. How many? How many? 15? No, beta. 45, no, bache. Pardon? Yes, beta. Some more girls are joining, na? So if some more girls are joining, will the total remain 300 or it will also change? Total will also change, na? We have 300 students. Out of that, 40% are girls. So 40% of 300 is 120. There are 120 girls out of 300. If x more girls join, number of girls become 120 plus x and total will become 300 plus x. So there will be 120 plus x girls out of 300 plus x. If we calculate the percentage, then this should be 45. Go for cross multiplication. You can cancel out 20 and this will be, this was, that's what, na beta? This is, oh sorry, 55%. Number of girls become 55%. So this will be 11. Go for cross multiplication. 20 into 120, that is 2400. 2400 plus 20x, that is equal to 11 into 300, 3300 plus 11x. 11x will go there, it will be 9x. 2400 will come here, it will be 900. So x will be equal to 100. So 100 more girls must join. I hope this is clear. There were 300 students, girls and boys. Girls were 40%, boys were 60%. Later on, girls will become 55%, boys will become 45%. We know that only the number of girls will increase, but the number of boys will remain same. Say yes or no. Number of boys will remain same. So how many boys are here? 60% of 300, that is 180. Here also number of boys will be 180. 180 is 45% of the what number? Let the final strength is T. T is the total strength. 45% of total is equal to 180. So total will be 400. 300 become 400. 45% of the total strength is the number of boys. 45% of the total strength is equal to 180, 45 4 so total is coming out to be 400. I hope this is clear. What else you can do here? The number of boys initially and finally will be same. Okay, in this kind of questions, only girls change, boys don't change. Number of boys don't change. Okay, beta? Fine. So, number of boys which was initially 60% of 300, that comes out to be 45%, na? If girls are 55%, the boys will be 45% of the total. Percentage cancel out, off cancel out. From 45, 15, 3s are 45, 15, 4s are, from 3 we can cancel out this at 100. So total strength will become 400. Okay? You can get this kind of question this year. Because from percentage they have asked almost all the varieties of the question, this kind of question they haven't asked. If something more is added, now it is like there is a alcoholic solution containing 30% alcohol. If you add some water in it, then what will remain constant? Quantity of alcohol will remain constant. Total solution will increase, water will increase, alcohol quantity will remain same. So percentage of water will increase, percentage of alcohol will decrease. I hope this is clear. What will happen if a fruit is put in the sunlight? Then it will get dried. So in that case, fruit has two parts. One is pulp and another is water content. What will remain constant here? Pulp will remain constant. Go for one question. Note down. Fresh grapes contain 80% water. Fresh grapes contain 80% water and raisin contain 60% water. Raisin contain 60% water. Raisin means when they are dried. Okay. Raisin contain 60% water. How much raisin can be obtained from 120 kg fresh grapes? From 120 kg fresh grapes. Try this. What will be constant here? Pulp. Weight of the pulp will remain constant. Initially 80% water, 20% pulp. Finally 60% water, 40% pulp. Original fresh there was 120 kg. 120 kg is 20% is 24. So pulp was 24 kg. Here also it should be 24 kg. 40% of which number is 24? 60. 40% of the resin is equal to 24. So 40% of the resin is 24 kg. You can cancel out this 4 6 ja. So resin will be 6 into 10, 60 kg. I hope this is clear. Or you could have compared it, the resin. Resin was 20% of fresh grapes, which is 40% in the dry grapes. So resin will be 60 kg. What is the relationship between quantity and the price? If you have certain amount and you want to purchase rice, then what is the relationship between the quantity and the price? Inverse proportion. If the price become double, quantity will become half. If price become 2/3, then quantity will become 3/2. Okay. If price increases by 50%, then what about the quantity? If price increases by 50%, then quantity will decrease by how much percentage? 33.33%. 100 become 150, so 150 will become 100. Reverse na? Attempt this question. Answer? I think it's correct. As a result of 25% hike in the price of rice per kg, old and new price. If old price was 100, new price will be 125. So we can say 4:5. What about the quantity? Quantity ratio will be reversed. It will become 5:4. If the original quantity was 5x kg, new quantity will be 4x. What is the reduction in the quantity? X kg. 5x kg become 4x. So quantity purchased will decrease by x kg. And according to the question, the person purchases 6 kg less. So x is equal to 6. Original quantity was 30 kg. Now it will become 24 kg. Okay, bache? Quantity decreases by 6 kg. 30 kg become 24. What was the original price of the rice? Price is equal to quantity price is equal to amount divided by quantity. So old price is equal to 1200 rupees was used to purchase 30 kg. So it will be 40 rupee per kg. What will be the new price? 50 rupee per kg. Okay, beta. New price will be, if this is 4 become 40 rupee, then 5 will become 50. Or you can say now the person can purchase 24 kg. So 1200 rupees divided by 24, that will be 50 rupee per kg is the new price. Which one? Correct. Yes, beta. In an exam, A scored 20 marks more than B and B had scored 5% less than A. We have to find the score of B. If B got X marks, then A will get X plus 20. Question says B got 5% less than A. So that is A minus B upon A into 100. That is equal to 5. B got 5% less than A. So you have to take care of this word. Then the data that is coming after then or of will be taken as the reference number. So we are considering A as the reference number. So their difference is 20 divided by A. A is X plus 20 into 100. That is equal to 5. From 5 you can cancel out this at 4. So this is 400 is equal to X plus 20. So X will be 380. Okay, bache? Now, this was the normal way of solving this question. Otherwise, B scored 5% less than A. If A will get 100, B will get 95. Difference is 5 units, 5%. that 5% is equal to 20. So 1% will be equal to 4. 1% is 4. So 100% will be 400 and this will be 380. We have to find B's score. Same question. 360. Yeah. P scored 40 marks more than Q if Q scored 10% less. A and P and Q scored 10% less. So 100% will be P's value. P will be taken as 100, Q is 90. Their difference is 10%. 10% is equal to 40. So 1% will be 4 marks. If 1% is 4, then we have to find the value of 90. 90 into 4, 360. So answer is option A. $5,000. Okay. How did you solve it, beta? With the option. How did you use the options? Why so? Then what? Beta, 1440 is not equivalent to 56%. That is the winning or losing means a difference of the votes, na? Let there were total 100x votes. Out of that, 80% people casted their vote. So number of votes casted was 80x. In this, A will get 56%. So can I say A's value will be 56x? Can I say this? No. A will get 56% of 80x. So if A is getting 56% of 80x, then B will get the remaining 44%. If 56% is gone here, then B will get the remaining 44% of 80x. What is this 1440? It is the difference between the number of votes received by the winner and the loser. That is 1440. It is the difference. So from these, can I take 80x upon 100 common? 80x upon 100 is taken common. So here we are getting 56 minus 44. That is equal to 1440. So this is 4 upon 5. From 4 you can cancel out this. 4 से cancel out करेंगे तो बेटा 360. 5 will go there. This is coming out to be 12x. 12x is equal to, this part is 360 into 5, 1800. So value of x will be 150. X is 150. So total number of voters in the list, 100x, that is 15,000. Total number of voters is 15,000. X is equal to 150. So total number of voters was, I hope this is clear. Now in this question, most of the students got 12,000 answer. I hope some of you also got 12,000. What common mistake those students did? They said ki sir, if one person is getting 56%, other will get 44%, their difference is 12%. So 12% of the voted is equal to 1440. So voted is equal to 12,000. But beta, question is not asking how many people voted. Question is how many people were there in the voters list. This many people voted, and this is 80% of the total voters. So it is 80% of the total. That is, you have calculated 12,000. So you can cancel out by 80. This is 150. Total will be equal to 100 into 150. That is 15,000. Okay, my dear. So any doubt in today's session? Any question, any concept that you guys want me to discuss? Okay. So we will continue from here in tomorrow's session. And we will be discussing the remaining portions, that is geometry mensuration, time, speed and distance, and here APGP, time and work, and profit, loss and discount also I haven't covered. So rest of the topics we are going to discuss tomorrow. Okay. Thank you very much.